set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Cook again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff running left. Henry. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Henry running right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
He was brought down by
4th down now after a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 yards.
Tyler Loop now to try the
4th
field
down.
goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safe.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable field position. That's where the offense will get this one going. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving.
There, just a short game.
Robinson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the
second and
32-yard
9.
line now,
At
here's
the
second down
32-yard line.
and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jalen McMillan, but what he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Ravens nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At
touchdown.
their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Jackson's pass. Complete
With completion to start things out. And their first drive begins with a first down.
Ravens.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now, Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They'll try to set up the screen here.
Jackson's pass complete to Derrick Henry. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. To the air one more time with Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Rolling right. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On play action, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0.
Ravens nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Second and long coming up. Jackson out of the pistol. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Baker gonna give it to Irving, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. McMillan, the man in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a run, and a short pickup, down inside the 10.
Tavius Robinson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Second and goal. They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
2 minutes to go here, till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, alert 33. King. Rail. Regular. Alert. God.
To throw is Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The 24-yard line.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Point it right.
On 2nd down, Baker forced to his right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
On 3rd down, it's Irving.
Irving, the ball carrier. Davius Robinson on the tackle. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That one hard. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 3 coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
He'll try and run for this with Henry.
Derrick Henry on the carry. Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards.
So, on 4th
It's
down,
now
the Ravens
4th
send
down.
Ryan Eckley on to punt. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call.
Regular. Real. Alert!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Throwing to the other side of the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
King! Hey, alert!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. He's going to take a shot downfield. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Rasheen Ali on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. Here's Henry. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
6-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
At the 3-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
3rd and goal for Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Throwing Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go play action with Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 8-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Travis Jones getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Loss on the play.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
That's Ibuka in motion. Get this complete right side to Otten. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll take a shot down the field. He's got it. They can continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And no good.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. They'll run with Irving. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
Down by Kyle Hamilton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bucks will take their first timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert.
They'll go. Mayfield has thrown deep for Godwin. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Buccaneers. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.
After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony. I'm hooked on the pain as we go round in circles, finding someone to blame. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Show me how to get over